Things are looking really fishy out here, and in today's video, we'll be looking at creepy and strange TikToks that will make you question everything.
Levi! Where you at? In here!
What?
Hello? No.
That was crazy. Shout out to the kid who escaped though.
Holy fuck! What the?
Oh snap! Y'all ever seen this before?
Oh, what the? Yo, dude. Okay.
Holy shit! Do you see the purple?
Wow.
Okay, so this is at my job last night. Well, this morning, 2 a.m. Somebody drove up by himself. No one's in the car with him.
Gotta turn my head like this.
Puts his code in, goes in, and then boom. Where that bitch came from.
Where'd she come from? Yo, she just Whoa, what is that? Yo. She just spawned. I've seen that like 3 times recently. People are just spawning out of nowhere. If someone spawns behind me, can y'all let me know? Now, what's going on here? Is that that's the Panama thing? What the heck?
Okay guys, they do not follow the same calendaring system we follow. In fact, they guide themselves by a hidden calendaring system that the rest of the world is not meant to follow. Now there are several Masonic calendars. However, I'm going to focus on the one that is used for ritual purposes that is tied to the Blue Lodge, or also known as ancient craft lodges. Now, what makes this system different than the Gregorian calendar is that it adds 4,000 years to the calendar year, making 2025 6025. And the 2 dates are documented on every Masonic temple's cornerstone. Now, what's interesting is instead of using AD after 2025, they use AL, Anno Lucius, which means the year of the true light. And it made me think of Lucifer, which is Latin and literally means light bringer. And just so you know, Lucius is the Latin root from which the names Lucifer come from. Stay with me for part 2 as I dive deeper into their rituals, but I would love to hear what you guys think. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Like and follow for more.
Is this Saturn, huh? I don't know what that is.
Check this out.
It's almost here. You won't want to miss this.
That's interesting. Put your guess in the comments what it is.
Oh. They put it right in front of our face.
Nah, fool. There's no way she just did this. Donald Trump like, do it. Y'all, this means I love you. Remember, this was played on all major networks. Charlie Kirk Memorial was something to remember. And this is gonna make me remember forever. It was some other things that was going on too. Y'all gotta understand, Charlie Kirk Memorial brung all these people together, even the people that had beef. Just so many things happening at this memorial. It was crazy to see. But the highlight of the memorial was Erica Kirk. R.I.P. to Charlie Kirk. I feel like Erica Kirk would be a good actress. Can't y'all see her playing like on a movie or a TV show or some shit? I don't know about y'all, but I can see it. Am I tripping? But this, y'all, highlight of the night. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this down below in the comments. This shit is crazy, fool.
So it was more like I don't want to say this, a party for all these rich people to come together to say, we pulled it off. Pledge your allegiance. He said, go ahead, you can pledge your allegiance. Don't worry. It's fine. It's out there now. I don't know, man.
You guys ever heard of simulation theory? Have you ever heard of this S that we all used to draw in school? Well, somehow we all figured out how to draw this thing for no reason. No rhyme or reason whatsoever. And now there's a theory on why. This is supposedly the logo for the company that runs our simulation. And somehow it's bled through into our whatever reality we live in, right? It's very strange how every single kid across the United States, maybe even other countries, was drawing this S repeatedly on a daily basis since I don't know how long ago. And ever since then, things have gotten progressively worse. This makes you wonder, like, how our brains all got systematically taken over at the same time, and why everything has gotten progressively worse since we started drawing this thing. This S corporation is out of line. The difficulty settings are super high. Maybe, just maybe, if we start drawing the S again, we could trigger the simulation and fix everything that went wrong, dude. What if it's a portal or something, dude? We stopped drawing it. We stopped drawing it and everything got worse. We gotta start drawing the S again.
Smart means harm. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. X, X. You double X. There's the all-seeing eye Horus. There's the all-seeing eye Horus. This is just a complete mockery. 3, 3 in the yellow. 3, 3 in the fucking thingy. Smart means harm. This is smart water. Harm water. Fucking evil. Fucking pieces of shit. They're so full of it. We haven't got a fucking clue what these fucking words mean. Surveillance, military, arsenal, residential, technology, water, poison, dick sniffers.
The guy on here sold his car thinking the rapture's gonna happen on Tuesday. Did you know that there's a whole section of TikTok where people think the rapture's gonna happen on September 23rd? What are you gonna do if you don't?
Hey, anybody got any cars or anything they want to sell me for very cheap? Asking for a friend.
Yo, can we sit here and acknowledge that I think like a year ago or 2 years ago, one of them years, like Ryan Garcia, I'm pretty sure it's named the boxer, didn't he try to expose like mad like OD things, like he was exposing mad stuff, you feel what I'm saying? And he was getting targeted, then he got silenced basically, and like no one is talking about it. Like, what happened? No, like that ass. Like, what happened to bro? Like, and why isn't no one like bringing that up? The fact that he was like trying to expose things and got silenced. Why isn't that being talked about right now? Like, that shit just got swept under the rug. What's going on?
Yeah, they tricked the whole world, y'all. Think about it. All of this time, they've been talking about this big-ass spaceship, 3-Eye Atlas, that's flying through space, right? Now, all of a sudden, everybody talking about, oh, the rapture is going to happen and this and that. Cap. What if they know this big-ass alien mothership is about to come here and abduct a whole bunch of people? Then they gonna turn around and blame it on this motherfucking rapture and say, oh, they got raptured. But really, the whole time it's the goddamn aliens and they kidnapped their ass. But if you tell everybody it's a rapture, they're gonna say it's a rapture. Then everybody confused. Is it the aliens? Is it Jesus? Did the rapture really happen? Cap, it was these big ass mothership, alien ship that's 30 fucking miles wide that could probably hold 100,000 people or more. I don't know. That's just my theory. What y'all think? That shit gotta be connected some type of way.
Y'all believe in harvesting? Like, what if there is a certain group of advanced beings, right? Super advanced beings, probably been here for a while, technology way up there, right? Way ahead of us. They're probably kind of like us, but they're way ahead of us. And these super advanced beings have been working with certain governments, right? Certain people. And in exchange for working with these people, and people have documented this already, right? They've documented about the Greys, but what if it's bigger than what we think? What if in exchange for certain technologies and information, right? And power, they will give them hundreds of thousands of people. Like they can come in and just harvest everybody when they're ripe. Man, and then blame it on the rapture. That would be crazy, wouldn't it?
It's your boy Sonny Red, and I want y'all to check this out. I've been tagging NASA for years about the shit I found on Mars. I said this was a broken Egyptian statue. Then not even a month later, look at what NASA did to that photo. They scrubbed it. But I came right back at their ass with one of their photos from the Perseverance rover. When I zoomed in on this photo, this is what I saw. Now look at this. I was showing NASA that this right here reminded me of this right here. And I'm gonna show y'all why I say that right quick. Now look, even to the headgear, to the way the arm crosses over, even to the pole on the side, it all lines up. Now this is the crazy part about it. Now in that same tweet, I tagged a few people from NASA, and this is what happened. Immediately, 2 people from NASA followed me. Elsa Jensen and Marina Jerica with the check. She retweeted and said great stuff from Mars. Even though she knew I was saying that this looked just like this. But let me show y'all some more shit I found that look just like shit on Earth. I found this on Mars. And don't that look just like this? And just to show you a little better, it looked just like that. And this is on Ancient Aliens where they talking about the pyramids. You got the city square, the face, the cliff, the thrillers. And this is just showing how it was all connected geometrically. But look at this broken obelisk, snake-like sphinx, and a regular pyramid as we know that I found on Mars. And look how it lines up with our pyramid. It's damn near perfect. And look how it's pointing at the exact same constellation. Now everybody know what that constellation is. That's the constellation of Orion. Now let's look at what I'm claiming is a broken obelisk on Mars in comparison to the one that fell on Earth. Man, that shit is identical. Same shit. Now we about to get to this pyramid I found on Mars. But before we do that, I want to show y'all something. If y'all didn't know, all of our pyramids are 8-sided pyramids, not 4-sided pyramids. Now this is a pyramid in China, and I want y'all to take note of the dark side that's on the right side. You should always be able to see the darkest side as each side gets lighter. Now when you look at the Great Pyramid, you can see the right side is darker than the top is darker than the bottom, and the bottom is darker than the left side. Now look at the pyramid I found on Mars. It's the exact same shit. The right side is darker than the top is darker than the bottom is darker than the left side. Now let's look at some of these creatures I found on Mars. Now you see what appears to be a horn or a tail. This came from one of the rovers. Now I found another one from another rover. You see how it seems to be like it's digging into the ground. They got the same horn. And I don't even got to say what that is. Anybody looking at that can already tell exactly what that is. Now let's get to some of these faces I found. Now this one looked just like this, and that's just to draw comparison. And let's look at another face I found. As soon as I seen this reminded me of this. Instantly. Now let's look at this one. As soon as I saw that, it reminded me of that. That shit damn near identical. Now when I found this, I damn near tripped the fuck out. I was like, nigga, did I just find a coin on Mars? So I took it, darkened it a little bit so y'all could really see it. And that's who it reminded me of. Now I'm gonna show you where I found it at. Supposedly that's the rover's tracks right there, and the rover had ran it over or kicked it up. When I looked, I zoomed in. And I was like, hell nah, boy, that shit look like a goddamn coin to me. But let's jump back into some of these other faces I found. Like this one. Or what about this one? Now that one look damn near identical to this one right here. And now let's go to this one. Pay attention to the bricks and notice how it's encased in the wall just like this one. Then I found this shit right here. And you can't tell me this don't look just like this. Man, that's identical. And I'm gonna end this video with something I feel like I'm the first person to ever find at the Nazca lines. As soon as I saw it, I already knew what it was. Now look at that.
The research done there is crazy. What do you guys think Mars really is? Where do you think Mars is? What do you think happened on Mars?
So this is the end of Game 3 in the first round of WNBA, right? And if
Yeah, whoever was on the sports books, they probably had a lot of money on that game. As soon as she pulled the shot, they said, "Hey, turn the lights off, just in case." Whew, that was a close one.
We need to talk about Charlie Kirk, the man of steel neck, and how he stopped a 30-06 with his neck. It wasn't a stump. There was no debris and spatter and body chunks of a 30-06, which normally would happen, but I'm just a lowly, stupid hunter who's owned a 30-06, a 308, which is a sniper round, a 45, a 40, a 9mm, a 243, a 5.56, a 223. I shot them all, and I've got very, very good, like, heavy training in firearms. You know, I was talking about disassembling a rifle. You can't do that quickly. So the lies of the text messages with the transgender gay lover that sounds like a Fed wrote it, we're gonna poke holes in all their lies and their propaganda and their cover-up. And this is just me being a conspiracy theorist. Don't believe me. And TikTok, I'm just some idiot, and I'm just using my own two eyes, ears, and you know, this to pick apart everything. And I'm just gonna give you a picture of a 30-06 round. Now, it's not the whole thing. It's just about this big, not this, like they depict it as like a missile, but the anti-gun groups. But yeah, I'm not buying it. This is stupid. I feel stupid even making this video because I have to like wake people up and go, oh, really? He's Man of Steel and his neck stopped a 30-06 round. Bullshit.
Look at this, when you walk into all die, you have the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then you got your 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you got octagon and your 33 fallen angels, and you got your 33 up there.
All die, all D. Wow.
Now they grabbed this kid who's a college kid. This kid hit him like that 200 yards away. It's so crazy.
And Donald Trump is the Wizard of Oz. He is the guy. It's a man, he plays Monopoly with real buildings. This is a scary man. And he owns all these beauty pageants, Miss America, Miss Universe. Isn't that a bit like Michael Vick owning a series of pet stores? It's like, it's a catch and release program for him. This is a man who said, my daughter is hot. Even people in Arkansas went, that's wrong. That's just way out of place. And that hair, my God. I believe the hair is the Donald. I believe that's it. I believe the body is a maintenance system for the hair. He goes home at night going, we're home. Hey, let's get out of here now. I'll fuck her, let's do this.
Where'd the shadow go?
And the DNA on the screwdriver.
Well, this changes everything, huh?
This is Magnolia Manor,
Okay.
built in 1869 in Italianate style. This is the most prominent building out here in Cairo, and the last one that I'm seeing today before I head out of here. This is unbelievable to think that there's nothing left in this town, but there's these remnants of a past when it was so amazing.
Right.
I mean, look, this is a museum, and there's just stuff all over it. You can actually, I don't know if you can go inside this place now or not, but This is one of the most beautiful mansions I've ever seen up close. It's pretty amazing. There's a big historic district out here. But like I said, man, this entire city is gone. There's nothing left. There's no jobs, no affordable housing, nothing. I don't know if you can tell right there. That was a little plane trail, if you know what I'm talking about. But look around here. There's another house right there. Just absolutely stunning. But everything is just gone, man. Everything is gone. It's really sad what's happened here. I wish some people come out here and give this town a hand. Tell me what you guys think of Cairo and the story about this wonderful, amazing piece of history that has turned to nothing, man. Absolutely nothing now. Unbelievable, though. 1869, I believe that was built in like 2 years. All right, man. Appreciate you guys watching. Please leave comments below. Don't forget to like and share. And average white guy out.
In Flagstaff, Arizona, upon driving into it, right on the side of a highway, on a sign where it doesn't belong, loud and proud, bam. OES, Order of the Eastern Star. And then in Sedona, Arizona, upon leaving downtown Sedona, heading to the Oak Creek Canyon area, they have artwork in the roundabout that most people's minds will accept as Southwestern or Native American and move on. Which is understandable because it has a representation of an eagle dancer. However, where do you think the stories came from of birdmen or figures with wings? Take notice of the birds or figures with wings that swarm around the eagle dancer. Perhaps they're not flying, but falling. And just by using my eyes, I'm gonna guess there's about 200 of them. I believe this artwork is a representation of fallen angels. The Book of Enoch mentions 200 fallen angels, known as the Watchers. I also couldn't help but notice that the eagle dancer and the falling birds or beings both make the shape of a C. CC is 33. To be honest, I have absolutely no doubt in my mind that the area of Sedona has a history they don't want you to know about. A history with more significance than you could possibly imagine. If you want to know how I reached this theory, and you don't already follow me, go ahead and do so, because I'm going to do multiple videos on this.
I guess my TV auto-played into a movie. I'm just curious what it is, so we're going to see it together. The Truman Show.
This is the proof right here. Sunday as the first day. March as the first month? That's not what any calendar I've ever hung on my wall has shown. Why did everything change? Who decided to flip the script and shift the months around?
In fact, it was the Rockefeller Foundation in 1939 that instituted the world's standard tuning. The Western world tunes to a 440 hertz frequency. That when you tune your instrument to that, the F sharp note is 741. Precisely. Not 7.41.1 or 0.2, it's 741. Which meant that there was a clear, scientifically researched intent, and indeed that's exactly what happened. The 741 A440 link came out of military research in the 1930s to induce psychosocial stress and dis-ease to the max. It was selected that A440 would be the standard tuning for the Western world. In fact, quote, mass hysteria, end quote, could be induced by instituting that frequency. And now you begin to explain why you went from the era of Frank Sinatra, where women would mostly swoon over Frank. Suddenly, Elvis Presley, rioting began.
Difficult for me to even look at that sort of footage. Take a look. You can see Charlie's there. And one of you guys caught this. You probably didn't even see it there. And we can get in a little closer. Do you guys have it slow it down, or do you guys just want to circle here? Okay. Right there. Right there. An individual standing there. Again, I am just amazed at internet sleuths, as I was like, wow, that is Very strange. That person appears to be calmly talking into their phone. It's like a circus around them. What's he doing? Who's he speaking to? Then, just a couple of minutes afterward, that same individual appears alongside another individual, and he moves Charlie's chair. Like, that's a crime scene. That's not good. And he moves it because he wants to stand on it as he takes down the cameras, or the camera rather, that is just above Charlie's head. That's the camera that I'm talking about on the right-hand side. That's a camera that I'm referring to, and we are going to now take a look at him. And he is also the individual, as many of you pointed out, that was near Charlie or just before the assassination. But let's check out that footage of him in the immediate aftermath, kind of switching around the cameras, the two of them. Take a look.
Bring out fireworks. This area, as we cordon off this Safety team is here. I just heard them say the active shooter, Charlie Kirk, has been shot. Charlie Kirk got hit, is what the security detail just said.
You see him take the camera down? And camera's gone.
Don't worry, guys. We're going to get closer. This is just a wide shot so you can see what's going on here, and then we'll get a bit closer. I know you guys have pulled apart this footage a million ways, and thank you for that. And here's the closer version of that. You can see, slowed down here, he pulls out the chair. He stands on it, and yes, that would be a big no-no for a crime scene. You don't move anything. He takes down the camera that is directly above where Charlie was sitting and would be able to provide, therefore, a lot of insight. And then you can see he kind of sits the camera onto the desk, and it looks like he removes the SIM card from it, or the SD card, if you will, which we're watching right here. So I'm going when I saw this footage, who is that? Like, actually, I should be able to figure this out because I've got a pretty big network at Turning Point USA. The person's wearing shades. I'm not recognizing the individual. And I reach out to somebody on the inside and I'm just like, who's this person? And they tell me the person's name and I go, oh, wait a second. And I look again. I'm like, I know this person because it's been a few years, but I know this person. This person's been around Turning Point for quite some time, for years. Like I said, back when I was working.
All right, listen, y'all. This is not a drill, all right? This is not a drill, okay? Now, your boy is low-key a nerd. Let me tell you about it, and I'm not ashamed of it, all right? When I was younger and I was a little boy, my mother used to sit me and my little brother in front of the Discovery Channel, and your boy would be stuck. I'm talking frozen. Locked in. I'm learning about the sea, the whales, the dolphins. I'm learning about the woods, the forest. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning about outer space, the whole thing. Discovery Channel. You know what I'm saying? I'm locked in. The reason I'm saying all of that is because for the past 6 days, you know, something has caught my attention. And it's mind-blowing. And I just had to come share it with y'all because, you know, it's your big brother. You know what I'm saying? If anybody's going to tell you, you know that I'm going to be the one to share it with you. Now, check this out. You feel me? There's something called 3-Eye Atlas. Now, I need you to Google it. I need you to Google it, Chat GPT it, YouTube it, Grok it, whatever you want to do. I need you to look it up, family. I need you to look it up. For the past 6-7 days or whatever the case may be, your boy's been going down the rabbit hole. I'm not gonna lie to you. Pause. But this thing has really intrigued me. So, first of all, this is an interstellar object I'm talking about. It is the size of Manhattan. It's traveling through our solar system. Hold up. It's an interstellar object, first of all, from outside of our solar system that has flown into our solar system. Yeah. It's the size of Manhattan. You hear me? And it's moving at 130,000 miles per hour. Check this out. It's the fastest moving object that I say we, but I ain't had nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing to do with it, but when I say we, I mean the Earthlings. It's the fastest moving object that we've ever been able to track outer space. So it's the size of Manhattan. It's the fastest moving object that we've ever been able to track, right? It's slated to basically fly past 4 planets: Mars, Earth, Jupiter, and Venus. Your boy has been going down the rabbit hole. I'm telling you right now, I'm damn near an expert in this thing that is called 3I Atlas. I need you to look it up. It's called 3I Atlas because it's the third interstellar object, meaning object that's flown into our solar system from another galaxy or place within outer space. And so that's where the 3 and the I come from, the third interstellar. And Atlas was the name of the telescope that discovered it. So 3I Atlas is an anomaly. It's not behaving like the typical comet or asteroid that we've seen in outer space. One of the main things that it's showing is that it doesn't have a tail. And basically by tail, you see what I'm saying, on a comet, there's ice. And as it's flying into our solar system or through our solar system, that ice melts and it creates almost like a little trail that's following right behind the comet as it's moving. Just picture like a moving object with like a gust of almost like wind looking like it's traveling behind it. That's really the ice melting off of it, right? And it creates this trail. Well, 3I Atlas does not have that, which is very odd, right? They're also saying that it's emitting its own light, which is also very odd. They're also saying that the chemical makeup of this thing, and I know I'm getting real nerdy and I'm geeking out, but just bear with me. They're saying the chemical makeup of this thing is odd. Usually, and they're able to read these things with telescopes, etc., etc. Google it, look it up, YouTube it, because they can tell you better than I can. I'm not a astrophysicist or whatever the case may be, but I've been paying attention, and this is, again, really intriguing to me. But anyway, the chemical makeup of this thing is odd. Usually when they find comets or asteroids or any like, you know, these masses of things, items, objects from outer space, they have iron and nickel. And this is supposed to have a lot of nickel, but not a lot of iron or something like that, or a lot of carbon. Basically, the composition makeup of this thing is not like any other object they've ever found. There's a Harvard professor saying that this might be an alien spacecraft. And I'm not saying this all that. I don't know, but you never know. This, you ever seen Lilo and Stitch? Do your homework on Lilo and Stitch. This might be Stitch of them coming back. I'm not gonna lie to you. But listen. Just go look it up, okay? This thing right here, different. They're saying it might be an alien spaceship. It has a lot of anomalies. And, you know, first of all, I would have took it as like, okay, cool, they're just chatting, do. But do your homework on Neil deGrasse Tyson. Neil deGrasse Tyson, this is like a well-renowned scientist. He's well-respected in the science community. And when I saw him do a video on this thing and mention some of the facts that I just mentioned, like, okay, cool, yeah, this is one of the largest objects that we've ever been able to, you know, spot in outer space. And it's an interstellar object, the third ever within a decade. You know what I'm saying? Moving faster than anything we've ever tracked, and we really don't know what it is, but it doesn't have the properties of a comet or an asteroid. The two things that we want to easily say that's what that is. We can't really say that that's what that is because it's not behaving like that. This is really big, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. But anyway, I just had to take out 7 minutes of my day to come holla at y'all to tell y'all about 3i Atlas. Why? Because this shit big brother. You know what I'm saying? I just got to do that. You know what I'm saying? When the things come up, you know what I'm saying? Nobody talking about it. Nobody going to tell you about it. You know that your boy is going to tell you about it. So anyway, 3i Atlas. Go look it up.
3i Atlas. Yo. What do you guys think 3i Atlas is? Do you think it's a spaceship? A comet? I don't know. He praising Neil deGrasse Tyson, and I'm like, I don't know how I feel about that one. But 3i, third eye.
Lockheed Martin just posted a teaser for a new Skunkworks project, Plane something. Let's watch it here real quick. It says, it's almost here, with a skunk, mind you. You won't want to miss this. Are y'all ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's see. Ooh, some potentially type of propulsion? And then a skunk? Anything else?
Cold
That's
fusion.
it. I have no clue. That's kind of loud. No clue what to think. Expect anything. There could be some Easter eggs in here that I'm missing. This makes me think some kind of propulsion, but obviously it's curved, which is a little bit weird. What could this possibly be? A scramjet? The SR-72? I honestly have zero idea, but let's hope this is something cool. There's no date either, so I guess we'll see, guys. Let me know what you think down below.
Cold fusion. It's nuclear. Man, it's a lot of crazy stuff going on. You see things on TikTok or on TV and you don't really know what to believe anymore. You don't know who's telling the truth. You don't know who's lying to you. It feels like everyone's using TikTok as a tool. What do you guys think's going on in the world? Do you guys think the rapture is coming tomorrow? I hope not. I sure hope not. But if you guys got something for sale and you do think so, hey, hit me up. I might want to buy it. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. But yeah, guys, these are some of the most creepy and strange TikToks that are out there. If you like the content, don't forget to subscribe, turn your notification bells on, and until next time, YouTube, peace.